Houston area voters are heading to the polls again this week, and for some it's starting to feel like the campaigns never stop. Since November, voters across the area have been hit with a string of primaries, special elections, the runoffs, along with the texts, the ads, and political mailers that always come along with this stuff. KPRC 2's Nicole Nielsen looks at what experts call voter fatigue and whether it's starting to impact turnout.
I know what you're thinking. Another election? Did you know that this area has seen 6 elections since November, 7 if you count next week's primary runoff? And for some, it's starting to feel never ending.
It's literally, we have an election every 2 weeks.
Since last fall, Houston area voters have moved from the general election to primary races to special elections and now another runoff. Political experts say that kind of constant voting isn't typical. It can leave people feeling checked out.
Pretty much all of it combined is what makes it feel like we have just had a really busy election season here.
Yeah, I mean, we also have had an unusually large number of special elections in the Houston area over the past few months.
Voters say it's not just the voting that's exhausting. It's the constant campaigning, too.
Everyone gets tired of all the commercials because each one says they're wonderful and the other one says their opponent is terrible.
Voters have been surrounded by political messaging for months.
People have become numb to the idea of elections, as since there seems to be an election almost every other week.
And that fatigue could have real consequences at the polls. April's special election for Houston City Council District C saw just under 6% of registered voters participate. The May special election for Texas Senate District 4 drew even fewer.
I think it's a lack of trust. I think it's a lack of just interest because it's just constant bickering.
Experts say voter fatigue doesn't always mean people stop voting entirely, but it can cause people to tune out certain races or feel less urgency to head back to the polls.
There may be an unfortunate tendency as we focus on this final set of elections before November for voters to simply equate this as just another election.
Experts say that this primary runoff is far from just another election. It will determine key races here in our state, like the Attorney General race, as well as a U.S. Senate seat. Early voting goes through Friday, and the election is next Tuesday, May 26th. In Montrose, Nicole Nielsen, KPRC 2 News.